Hey everyone, welcome back to PintheQ Podcast. Special edition today, something we haven't done in the past, which I think is pretty interesting. If you remember Bruno, this is our episode that we did the Fire and Iron Fitness.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. That was good when we sat down also with Craig Lewis.
The other guy who's sometimes good.
The middle guy. Yes, the one you said is sometimes good. So what we're going to do today is something a little different. Today, we're going to do some PT, some practical PT exercises that you can do at the firehouse. One of the cool things that Chris talked to me about was being in the gym and maybe not having a physical gym in your firehouse, which there are some companies out there who don't have a gym.
Right.
All right. So those companies that don't have a physical gym, there are some things they can do in the firehouse, correct? Just to get their day started. And you know, the nice thing about this is the crew does it together. So you have some crew integrity. It's fun. You're also
It's functional, it's practical.
Right.
So, yeah, my disclaimer has been, and it always was in the first episode, that I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy who, made a change in my life, and I'm trying to make changes in other people's lives. And the stuff that I get, I watch other people do, and then I come into the gym by myself, and I try to pan out the details. So that's what we're going to do today. We have some stuff laid around the firehouse here. We have some tools that we're going to go through and we're going to use. We have a vest here. It's a weighted vest. This vest is weighted 20 pounds. So if you don't have the capabilities of grabbing an air pack off a truck or something like that, this is fantastic. You could use this. We also have a sandbag. Again, not everybody's got a 120-pound dummy laying around that they can drag around or whatever. This sandbag is fantastic. It's got handles all over the place, so there's many different things that you can, many different exercises that you can do, and it's very flexible in the sense that it's comfortable. It's very comfortable to use.
And the thing about this is, you don't have the budget to buy something this high speed, right? I mean, you can create something on your own.
Right. I mean, get a gym bag, an old gym bag, and if you've ever seen somebody pick up, they call them sandbag slams or ball slams or whatever, you can create that by taking an old duffel bag, filling it with sand, and wrapping it in duct tape. I mean, you're getting the same effect. So yes, this is high speed. Yes, this has a lot of cool attachments and options and tactical. But there's other cheap ways to go about pretty much everything that we're going to do here today.
And that's what's so great about the fire service. We have that, you always got someone in the house that's creative.
Yeah,
Somebody,
usually, yeah.
Right, so, I think of a cat-like parent who can literally make anything.
Yeah, he's our kind of our go-to guy.
You say, hey, we want to make this. I'm like, yeah, give me 20 minutes. And he comes back with some prototype or something.
There's somebody like that everywhere.
Everyone has a guy like that, or a girl like that in their house now, which is good. Yep. So you got the bag, you got the vest, right?
Yeah.
So walk me through something that someone can do. They start their tour, they get their truck set up, they check their equipment. What are some of the things they can do? Easy things that just get the day started for PT. So
what we're going to go through today, it's kind of like what we think as what you just said, something that can get your day going.
Right.
What we're going to go through is we're going to use our sandbag. We're going to do some squats, some burpees.
When you say sandbag, you don't mean lazy people, right?
No.
Okay.
We're not going to use that sandbag. We're going to use this sandbag.
Got it.
So we're going to do some squats. We're going to do some burpees. There's some different exercises that you could do.
Dave did some burpees before.
Yeah, different.
Kind of burpees.
Yeah, he ate something bad last night or something.
Bad burpees.
Bad burpees. We'll do that. We're gonna do a rescue kind of drag. Listen, again, I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I call it because that's what I'm doing and I'm comfortable with that. So we're gonna do that. We have some things laid out. Like I said, a tire. We're gonna throw this. Actually, we're not going to throw this, but we have a high-rise pack here that we're going to use. But you could throw this over your shoulder, hit the stairs.
Right.
You can throw this over your shoulder, hit the back of an engine, and do some step-ups. There's some lunges for Craig because he loves lunges. There's a ton of things that we can do, and we're going to do that.
All right, great. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to, again, this isn't a full episode like you're used to. That's why I'm calling it a special episode. I really like the dynamics of being inside the firehouse and talking about fitness and talking about how we can have some crew integrity and do some fun activities. I know I'm looking over there. I see cornhole.
Yeah, we got cornhole.
That's a fun game.
Yeah, what we're gonna try to do as well as the PT aspect of this is we're going to try to implement an air management aspect of this too. Right. So not all the exercises that we're going to do today are going to be on air, but there is some that we're going to do, which cornhole, believe it or not, we ran a full air management drill here once, and we did cornhole.
And it was fun.
And it was fun. We had a lot of fun, and we were able to see what we were, the time we were able to stay on air. It was fun. So we're going to do that. We'll grab the high-rise pack. We'll run some stairs. Good. We'll come back down. We'll do a tire flip. Then we will come off of the air for the sandbag, burpees, squats, and a drag, and that's it. And I'm telling you, by the time we're done with that, you'll
be toasted.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it. You'll be soaking wet. You'll be tired.
We'll give the shower a good use.
Yeah.
Not at the same time, though.
No, we don't shower together.
All right. I'll just make that known. So here it is, PintheQ Podcast. We're doing a little something different today. Special episode with Chris Bruno from Firefighter Fitness. Make sure you give his page a shout out. If you haven't already, take a look at his content. It's all good stuff. When you got solid people looking at your stuff,
Yeah.
Zoo Crew. How great are those guys, right? Zoo Crew. Call out them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Zoo Crew.
Some great guys out there.
Got fire reviews. It's been coming around. Shut up and train.
You got some going on when 555 Pip is looking at you.
555 Pip.
You know what I mean, dude? So you're going places. I appreciate what you're doing for firefighters, and whether you believe it or not, you always have this disclaimer that you're just a regular guy. But I got to tell you, I disagree with that. I think that what you're doing is important. I think people are watching, and people are definitely starting to pick up on what you're putting down.
Yeah. So, and with that being said, I appreciate that, and with the people coming to my page and asking me, I have plans all made out. Like I said, I'm not certified and I'm not an expert. These are, again, like I said in my original episode, just things that work for me and that have been working for me over the past couple of years. I've had people come to me and say, can you make me a meal plan? I just can't think that far into it. I just need help thinking. So I've done it. I've spent hours and hours. I'm not a chef either. So coming up with meal plans, right now I have a 6-week meal plan with a lot of good samples. So sample meals. So if anybody wants that, like I say, just reach out and I will send it to you. It's free. I'm not charging anybody anything because we're all family.
Nothing with bananas, you said, right? Because you don't like bananas.
I don't like bananas at all. I don't like.
Who doesn't like bananas?
The texture.
All right.
Dave likes bananas.
He's been laughing the whole time. His only job was to hit the stop button when we were done recording, but he's anxiously waiting to do that. Are you ready to do that? He's ready. Okay, we're back, and now we're going to talk about some of these exercises that Chris went over with us earlier when he started talking about some of these exercises. Like one of them is this tire.
So here's our tire, but before we talk about our tire, let's talk about something else, our legs. Mine are tactically covered in his arm. Everybody likes to bust my chops about my tights. Anyway, now that that's out of the way. All right, so here's our tire, okay? Simple.
It weighs a basic truck tire.
Yeah, it's a truck tire, yeah. Yeah, these guys found this tire. So we drilled 2 holes in the tire. We attached a rope, okay? So we flip this tire, we beat this tire, we drag this tire. Our PT test requires us to drag this tire and flip this tire, so we added this. Some guys like to get into it and pull it like this. Some guys like to wrap it around them and pull it. No matter however you do it, it's heavy and it takes a lot out of it. Again, we flip it. You have a sledge. You can hit it. I tagged a girl in a video the other day. She was at the firehouse. She was flipping the tire and then she was like a million miles an hour, stepping up and down, stepping up and down. So
yeah, I saw that video. It was pretty high speed.
She was pretty high speed. Firefighter Bridget. There you go. She was doing that. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this. And again, it's heavy, and this is what we use it for here.
What I like is, it's got enough rope here. So like you said, if you feel more comfortable just pulling this backwards, you can do that. Or if you want to step into it, I like that too. Because maybe for little shorter guys like me, you got more leg room here. You can actually pull this thing with ease. So it's nice to give you a couple options. Just
remember, again, with any lifting, and I'm not certified.
Use your legs.
You got to use your legs and not your back, so you don't hurt yourself. But you get underneath it and use your legs, lift it up. So that's the tire.
So this is one exercise just in itself that you can do. Drag it, flip it.
Drag it, flip it.
And then you talk
Drag
about
it, flip it, beat it.
And you talk about low cost. This is a low cost thing. We're talking a drill bit. You're a
fire department, so chances are you know somebody, or you know somebody in town that would give you one of these.
Right.
I'm going to charge you for an old tire. So yeah, drill bit and some rope.
Well, there you go. Fun, easy, effective, low cost, and that's what's important now with these budgets.
Just make sure you label it this side up.
This side up.
Guys around the firehouse.
I like the message on there. What does it say?
Do work.
Do work.
Alright, so Frank left me hanging, he's over there. The next thing that we're going to do today in our little obstacle drill, whatever you call it, is we're going to work with the bag, okay? So like I said, there's a million different exercises you can do with the bag. Today we're going to do a couple simple things, okay? We're going to squat with the bag. Alright, so what we were going to do here is we're going to pick it up, put it on our shoulder, okay? We're going to get our legs shoulder width apart, and we're just going to squat with it. Okay, so we're going to do 20 of these, right? And we're going to drop the bag. When we're done doing our squats, we're going to go into what is a modified version of a burpee. So really it's just going to be us getting down on the sandbag and then picking it up. So when we pick it up and we bring it to here, that'll count as our jump for our burpee. So we'll do that like this. And we'll drop it. And we'll go back down. Come up, bring it up, drop. We'll do 10 of those, and we'll move on to the next. All right, so the next segment that we're going to do, we're going to get done with our bag, we're going to go on air. Okay, this starts the air management part of this evolution, this drill training that we're doing. Silly as it sounds, we're going to throw some cornhole, okay? So we have 2 cornhole boards set up, a bunch of bags. I'm not good at this game, so I'm just going to show you. So we're going to throw them down there. I didn't hit it. I didn't even hit the thing that time. Close. We're going to go back to the other one. We're going to throw them back. Okay, so that's the cornhole part of this evolution. Okay, so we just came from the cornhole. By this point, we're going to be on air, and we're going to throw our high-rise pack on, and we're going to tackle the stairs. We're going to come down the stairs, and we're going to go over to our tire. We're back. So now we're going to do our tire flip. For this exercise, we're only going to flip it 5 times, and Frank's going to demonstrate that. So we're going to flip it 5 times, and we're going to go to our rescue drag, and that'll complete the one evolution. You know, it's up to you guys how many evolutions you want to do. I usually do 3, but again, up to you and your department. So Frank, show us how to flip this tire. It's the safest way. Yeah, so we're going to lift with our legs. We're going to get down. We're going to keep our legs shoulder width apart. And we're going to lift with our legs and just up and over. Don't try to control the tire going down because you're going to go down with it. So flip it up, let it go. Wherever it lands, it lands.
That's pretty easy. Just flipping that tire. Super simple, right? So
Yeah.
Back a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, he makes it look easy, but the sound kind of demonstrates how much it actually weighs. I would say it probably weighs a little bit over 100 pounds, the tire kind of guess. So.
All right, great. So again, super simple, something you can do in the firehouse. It doesn't take a lot of energy.
Right.
Again, though, elevates to, you know, heart rate a little bit.
Absolutely.
It's good.
If you're not sweating by the end of this, then you should probably go get a physical.
Do it up.
So this is the drag that I've tried a couple different ways, and everybody's gonna have a different way to do it. It doesn't matter how you really do it, as long as you're on the ground and you're pulling this thing towards you. It's kind of like a lit drag, or you know, if you're carrying extra tools between your legs. Some guys carry your hand between your legs, whatever. So the way I do it is, again, our bag has a whole bunch of straps. So I get down like this, pull it through. Move forward, pull it through. Move forward and pull it through.
All right, so it's almost like a, you know, you're getting into that football.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you were wearing full gear and you were on the ground, you can probably go on your hands and knees and do it that way too. But
so I want to get down on all fours, right? Just like this.
Yeah.
And then keep this back in front of me.
But you should probably move up a little bit further. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So whatever leg is back, right. Use that arm. So put this arm in front of me.
Okay.
Use that arm.
Pull it.
Yes.
And I'm just going to pull forward.
Yeah. Right, now, when you go, now that leg is back, so now you use this arm.
Okay. Pull forward again.
Yeah. Now use this arm.
Now this one. Yeah. So, again, it's good exercise, but obviously just first time I did that, you know, it's going to take some technique.
It takes some practice.
Right.
Like, I can't even tell you how many times I recorded myself and then mentally was like, okay, you just did your right arm, so now you got to do your left arm. So I think that's the main thing. As long as you're alternating arms, don't worry about the rest of it. Just get the workout in. You don't have to look at the most coordinating. You're still going to be tired.
Yeah,
you're still going to be tired. You're still going to work your core. Just
what I like about it is, you know, it's something new, it's different. And anytime you introduce something new and different, it's fun.
It is fun. It is fun. And you know what? By the time you're done doing all this, you're going to feel confident, you know, and if you don't feel confident, then you at least have a point to where, all right, now I know how I feel right now. I want to feel better than this next time.
And what's the weight on this? On this 70 pounds?
I think it's 75.
Because it's, you know,
it's heavy. It's not light.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's deceiving looking at it, but it's heavy. It's got some weight to it.
It is heavy. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in our PPE. We're just going to do coats, packs, and helmets. And then we're going to run this thing. And we're going to do our air management PT drill.
Ready to do this?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start our real evolution. We're going to do squats. We're going to do 20. That's 10. We're going to switch sides.
So in this exercise, you'll almost go into a seated position?
Yeah, as best you can. With 75 pounds plus a pack arm. Alright, we're going to drop it. We're going to do 10 burpees. that was one evolution. I am out of breath. I'm sure you will be too. I used a considerable amount of air. It took a lot of effort. So that's our in the firehouse, air management, PT, whatever you want to call it. That's our workout. That's what we're doing here today, and very easily for you to bring that into your fire department and do it there too.
Shake, buddy.
Practice burpees.
There it is, special episode of PintheQ Podcast. It was really fun. We're still on air, so we got to do a little bopping and weaving and moving around. But again, thanks again for coming out. I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you so much for all your help.
Thank you.
I know your information is going to be helpful to everyone watching.
Yeah.
Any last tips?
Just get out there and do it, man. Once you start doing the work,
right.
Progression is a beautiful thing. So, you know, you're having a tough time on day 1. By day 5, I guarantee you're going to feel 10 times better. As long as you get out there and do it, less excuses, more work, and that's it, man. If you have any questions, you know where to reach me, you know where to reach Frank, you can get a hold of me, and, you know, we're here to help, always.
There you go. PintheQ Podcast, Fire and Iron 2019, making a difference.
Hey, Dave, I don't know.